Everyone should feel safe and supported when they visit their doctor's office, but that may not be the case for every New Yorker. Those in the LGBTQ community may feel more comfortable working with a provider who specializes in their specific needs. Dr. Efrat LaMandre is joining us right now. She's also known as Dr. E online and understands the importance in why she opened up her own LGBTQ affirming medical practice on Staten Island. Thank you for being here. So we kind of led into that, but why did you start this particular practice? Have you had some negative experiences of your own?
I appreciate that. I did not have my own negative experiences. Yeah. Interestingly, I opened up the practice really with just a thought of opening up to everyone and creating a great experience for everyone. But as we started, we noticed that so many LGBTQ patients came in and said, this is such a great experience. This is so different than what we're used to. And we realized that we really had to take it up a notch.
What makes it different?
So what makes it different is that we decided to make our stand on inclusivity more visible. From the website to the forms to the waiting room, there's just a constant understanding that you're in a safe space all the way to the visits.
And I mean, part of that, I guess, would also deal with some of the conversation that you're having with doctors. Do you find that a lot of patients and doctors kind of struggle to be able to see eye to eye on what is going on?
Sure. You know, it is really difficult these days to, for a lot of medical providers to listen, to build trust. And that's not because they don't care. It's just the healthcare system, the visits tend to be very, very rushed. And we know that the more we listen to our patients and the more trust that we develop, the better the health outcomes are, especially for any communities that are underserved and not seen.
Are there any particular healthcare needs that you would say that are specific to the LGBTQ community that is different than any other folk?
Absolutely. So mental health is a big issue. There's more anxiety and depression is more prevalent as a result of stigma and discrimination. Fertility and family planning there are some specific unique needs to the community. That's a little different. It's a little different, exactly right. Exactly right. And then there's sexual health services, whether it's access to PrEP or STD testing, and hormone therapy and gender-affirming care as well for our transgender and non-binary folks.
Yeah, how would you say your practice is different from some others across the country?
So I think any...
And the city, for that matter. Yeah.
I think any medical practice can practice medicine, but not every practice takes a stand for their patients the way we do at EG Healthcare. Everyone is trained, everyone is culturally competent. We take pride in creating a safe space, and we also collaborate with the Staten Island Pride Center as well as Northwell SIUH to provide additional care for whatever we can't provide in our walls.
But is it limited just to Staten Island or other parts of the borough, other parts of the city as well?
So we are all licensed in New York and New Jersey. Yeah. So with telehealth, we can take care of anyone in these states.
Okay, that's good to know. And what are some tips you would say to help people part of that community, New Yorkers, advocate for their own health?
Yeah. So the first thing is find someone who is taking a stand, who is saying that they're LGBT friendly. You'll see it on the website, you'll see it on the forums. So make sure you find someone who's LGBT affirming. And then when you're there, communicate openly, share your identity, share your concerns, let them help you. And, you know, we always talk about support animals, but maybe you need to bring a support person with you if you're nervous. And especially if you're someone who forgets some things, so it's always good to bring someone. And keep your records, especially if you go into a lot of specialists. You want to make sure that you bring that with you.
Yeah, no doubt. Indeed. Dr. E, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure and an honor.
I really appreciate you being here and joining us today. And if you'd like to join Dr. E's 650,000 followers on TikTok, are you dancing in those videos?
My staff wants me to.
Check out the information on your screen.